And the Rebels ready to kick it away first. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. Can't get him to the ground. Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards of pop. They are gashing this defense.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. This time he wants to throw. That's caught. It's Matthews. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Bird Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field.
Makes a grab and room to run. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all the way. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a first and goal situation.
The offense changing the play. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal. They'll run play action. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he's coming out of the end zone. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Back to throw, it's Griffin. They're working that left side. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field, nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. You just got to make the catch.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. The run inside. It's Thomas. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Wants to fire on second down. Looking down the middle. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Rebels offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. A designed run for the quarterback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Sparks. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
This is a designed run. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Hand off to the fullback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Hey, let the big shoulder pads, full face mask guy get a little love back there.
No doubt. That guy blocks his tail off all the way down the field most of the time. Never gets any reward. Throw that dog a bone. I love it.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. So they picked up 32 yards on that drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
Number 0, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man. It's Matthews. All by himself down the middle. The 30. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Number 0.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field, uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
And the extra point is good. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Griffin. With the catch, it's Fletcher. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
It's so nice to have that tight end that can be a chess piece. You can move him around, and then guess what? He can break tackles. He can make explosive plays. You've seen tight ends grow and get faster and bigger and stronger, and they throw it to him short, and look at the speed. He does the rest for the long touchdown catch.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finished things off racing 63 yards to the end zone.
Number 0, set to kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Matthews. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And they got him.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab. There he goes. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Touchdown, Texas.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off by saying so much for bad field position, a 91-yard scoring toss.
Take this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
Take over. 1st and 10.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Griffin. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Thomas.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He goes right back to the air. Fires to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary.
Makes the grab in their space. The 40. Past the 30. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Rams him with the stiff arm. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. He slings it deep to the left. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback running on the draw. Makes it past the marker. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
To the air on first down. Looking deep down the right side. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Finds his big tight end. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Running inside, it's Thomas. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. And now they take the lead. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Makes a move. just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that, baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Line getting set on second down. Dropping back, it's Griffin. That's caught. It's Sparks. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Man, this has been a fun one to watch, guys. This is quarterback play at a high level. It's fun to watch guys that are executing, that are going through their progressions, making big play after big play. Both these guys, you got to tip your cap because the quarterback play so far today has been absolutely outstanding.
Hey, kill it, kill it. 8-14 choice, 8-14 choice.
They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down.
Ready,
They want to run this quarterback. Finding some room. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator.
Touchdown, Rebels. They take the lead here in the second half.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Off play action. Still looking, on the move. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for space. It's Thomas. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Griffin. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. And the Rebels have pushed it inside the 20. Going to the run, it's Fletcher. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Brings up second down.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Big fullback's got it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped him for a big loss.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Rebels.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Could be an alley. He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done.
Well, if they're going to come back and win this game, they need this guy's athleticism to take over, throwing it and running it. And a nice job there, David, of him understanding the situation, getting out of bounds to save some clock.
Yeah, get as much as you can, get out of bounds, because you can't have that clock ticking the whole time. Now, guess what? I can organize my next play. I can communicate it well. I don't have to be in such a hurry now where it gets frantic and sometimes things go wrong.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the first down.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. The short hands, it's Matthews. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Unleashes one deep. And they can't quite hook up trying to make completion in the back corner of the end zone. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He wants it all. Touchdown, Longhorn. Makes the grab inbounds.
Texas.
The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
In the end zone.
And this is the part of the field where you gotta love to have the big tight ends. These guys are used all over the field now. Find those mismatches. Palmer, nice throw, nice catch.
Man, I remember a time when tight ends were good for 5-yard out routes and blocking. How nice is it to have a guy with this guy's size and speed to stretch the field vertically, get into the end zone quickly, and be a great target for you? That's every quarterback's dream.
He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. So an 82-yard drive there. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. The sure hands, it's Clark. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
The run inside. It's Fletcher. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead.
Spade up, spade up.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Fletcher. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
Timeout, Rebels.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch it with a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 0, set to advance on the football.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heap. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He wants to change this route. Got to find a completion on this one. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Upstairs to make the catch. Turning it on. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. He had no time left.